Hello everybody, welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Friday, August 5th, 2022. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Hope you had a wonderful day. Glad you're tuning with us for Talking Fitchburg this evening. Got a jam-packed show for you, so we'll get right to it. We'll be previewing the 2022 Community Night Out with our Community Officer, Logan Brown. He'll be here in just a moment. Plus, we'll check in with the Fitchburg Public Library today on what's happening at the library with Tim and Tegan. Always a fun time catching up with them. Let's get to your headlines. Brush Collection Week starts August 8th. That's right. Residents are provided with 14 brush collections between April and November. Residents must have their brush placed on the curb by 6:30 a.m. on Monday of the brush collection week. Brush will be picked up between Monday and Saturday, but not necessarily on your refuse day. If you miss next week, the next collection will be on the week of August 29th. And if you think you've been missed, you can always contact Pelletary. Their info is on the screen. Reevaluation and open book and board of review is in full bloom right now. The assessment roll for the 2022 year will be open during the weekday business hours now through August 10th from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Property owners who have any questions regarding their assessments can make open book appointments with their assessing office staff at City Hall by calling 608-270-4235. Board of review will be held on August 31st at 9 a.m. Anyone wishing for an objection must contact the City Clerk's Department and complete the objection form that is supplied, and then those will be booked into the board of review the way they are received to the clerk's office. All right, pop-up library in the park. Got another one coming up next week. They will be out on Leopold, Aldo Leopold Park on August 8th from 2 to 3 p.m. Come on and check them out. And they've got stories, activities, and crafts. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't been out there, you should check one of those out. And you can check the website at the library for more information. Also, art therapy, come and go. This will be happening on Tuesday, August 9th. Come experience the benefits of art therapy at the Fitchburg Library. Join us for sensory and meditative arts and crafts. That's from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the Storytime Room. And finally, Fitchburg Community Night Out is happening on August 9th. Come on out to meet the police department, talk with the police department, ask them questions. There'll be plenty of displays, local nonprofits, free food, and other city departments and public safety will be on hand to share information about their resources. A great way to engage with the community. All right, we got to take a quick break. Coming up next, we open up our our digest segment. We're going to be previewing the Community Night Out next, right here on Talking Fitchburg.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps.
Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Brandon met a girl on a dating app. He finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving.
She must be a keeper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Well, welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Fitchburg Police Department, your community officer, and so much more. You know, I use that line quite a bit. It's Logan Brown for the Fitchburg Police Department. Logan, how you doing, sir?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking the time. Love having you on the show. And we've got an important event coming up. It's called Community Night Out. It's just like National Night Out, only better because it's Community Night Out. Works the same way, but a great time for the police and the community to connect together. Logan, tell us about 2022 Community Night Out.
So the date that we planned for Community Night Out is going to be Tuesday, August 9th, 2022 this year, just next week. It'll be at McKee Farms Park between 5 and 8 o'clock. And we hope to have a lot of the community stop out. This is an annual community building campaign that promotes police community relationships to help build neighborhood camaraderie and to help make our neighborhoods safer, more caring places to live. So that's really what this is all about. And we hope to have people come out and attend the event.
Not only we'll go back to building the relationships question or comments here just in a second, but there's also great displays on hand as well. So not only do we have the police department out there, but you invite some other great guests. Who are we going to have out there this year?
Yeah, so we have a litany of things for people to do, from coming and checking out our police motorcycle unit to our bike patrol unit to a couple of different patrol cars. The fire department will be there, public works. And then we'll have a lot of kids activities too, from bounce houses to temporary tattoos to just to promote a special guest. We have Kona Ice coming out too. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody to participate in. And that's really made possible by all the great partners that we have throughout the Fitchburg and Dade County area.
Logan, you're the community officer now, so you're definitely out there trying to make partnerships and build community trust, and certainly the police field has gotten a lot of attention over the last several years. It's become a tougher job, and you know, you can say whatever else you want about that, but when you're at this event or you're out meeting people, what do you hear from people? What are the questions that the community is asking you, whether it's at an event like this or wherever you're out, just trying to work and talk with the community?
So many times we have the tendency to only interact with the community when they call us and they need help, and so it's really been my goal in this current role as a neighborhood officer to reach out to people in a capacity where they're in a time where they don't need help, and that we can have conversations outside of whatever crisis they may be in, good or bad, to share a little bit about myself and the police department, and often to kind of dehumanize the badge and show that we are humans too. We also make mistakes, and that we're really all one and the same at the end of the day, and that we're here to help, and that we can have this community partnership outside of the times on when you need to call 911 in the case of an emergency.
And the kids is something, you know, that is, I think, extra special about this event. I'm a kid at heart, so I like coming out to this event just in general. But for the kids, how important is it to build those relationships, see the displays, and welcome them into maybe a future police officer? Yeah, it's one of those things where it's good to get to the kids early, and I ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a police officer, and it's the lights and the sirens and all of the cool aspects of our job that really draw people in. And I think it's our being a police officer in a career is kind of maybe a little elusive in that not everybody always knows what the police do and why they do it. And so this is really a great opportunity for the kids to come out and ask whatever questions they have, and for us to be able to give them, you know, an upfront answer in a very relaxed, friendly setting. I'm going to ask you a tough question here. It's the state of the police department, the state of Fitchburg Police Department. So as people come out, or maybe you're getting these questions being out there as a community officer, but what is the state of our police department right now? Where are we at with things? We got a new chief. We've been hiring. We've had people retire. Where do you sum up that and get to share that information coming up not only on the 9th, but as you continue to work around the community and build those relationships? Yeah, we're always hiring. We've always got an opening here, and we'd love to have people apply.
we're looking for good, dedicated team members who can come in and support our mission and our values and are willing to get out and work with the community. We recently got a new chief just about over a year ago. He's having a lot of success. He's taking a lot of input, and I think we have bright things in our future in that regard. So this is just a great opportunity, whether you're interested in working in law enforcement, to come and ask a question, whether you're a community member or not, and you're just passing through the area, to stop out and have some food and to answer some questions, grab some swag, and meet all of our great community partners who are going to be out there, and really just have a good time.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, it's fun to talk to. We've got some great officers. Certainly, I love talking with you guys too. It's a great bunch, and everybody brings a unique personality to the position. And maybe that'd be my final question of the day: is as we continue to build those relationships, the police officer itself, it really represents a whole slew of different things. What does the typical police officer in Fitchburg? What's going on day to day? Because I think that's a good question for people to understand, that police officer 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, is different than today's police officer, not because of the laws, but just given the nature of where we are in a society.
Yeah, it takes all kinds, and it's constantly evolving. Every day is something different. You have to kind of stay on top of your game, so to speak, to stay up with the laws and to stay up with, current and modern progressive policing practices. And that's what makes the job so fun, is constantly learning something and keeping your skills honed and sharp, and then being able to go out and exercise those skills and show the community that we are a great police department. We do have great officers, and that we really have, it takes all kinds at the end of the day, right? And so we've got a good mixture of everybody. And I think having a good mixture allows us to divulge into different areas and different things, and everybody can bring something else to the table, which at the end of the day is what makes Fitchburg, especially the police department, a great place to work.
All right, final reminder for folks, come out to Community Night Out Tuesday, August 9th. You'll be out there with a whole lot of fun activities, giveaways, and everything else in between.
It'll be a great event. We hope to see everybody out there. Again, Tuesday, August 9th, McKee Farms Park, 2930 Chapel Valley Road. Free food, lots of kids activities, and tons of public safety partnerships will be out there to show their support of the police department and to build neighborhood camaraderie.
All right, Logan, always fun to chat with you. We'll check in with you on Tuesday. Until then, stay safe out there, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Again, 5 to 8 p.m. August 9th at McKee Farms Park for the Community Night Out 2022. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be flood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining Dave from the Fitchburg Public Library. It's TNT. That's what I've come up with. Tegan and Tim.
Yeah, I like it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Tegan and Tim here for the Fitchburg Public Library, where you can find and do just about anything. And I was telling Tegan before Tim got on here that I was at the library with my daughter recently, and I've been there in so long. And it's just amazing that everything that you guys have there for resources, of course, the books, but also the play area is great. And my daughter got there, we came when it was raining out. So, there wasn't anybody there, but the rain passed and she just looked over me like, where are all the kids? And I said, well, just give it a second, dear. And more kids showed up and it just turned into this big play date. And, they all played together and it's just nice. So a little extra PSA, a little extra, what do I want to say here? Like recommendation that nice. It is a great place, guys. You got something special there. And we've got some special events coming up. Tegan, we're going to start with you. And these are some fun. You guys have had tech classes before, but these two definitely have me intrigued. One, because I'm an Apple guy, but two, because Canva is like the hot graphic design program that makes it easy for everybody, even Tim.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes. Maybe he should take this class.
Yes, yeah.
I've actually thought about it.
Yes. Me too, Tim. Don't worry, me too. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so it's Introduction to Canva. It's on August 10th at 7 p.m. And you'll be able to learn how to create professional quality graphics, such as cards, flyers, social media posts, and more with that online tool. And it's a free Canva account that you can use. If you want to pay more, you can always do the more advanced options, but this will at least teach you the basics and get you creating some fun stuff.
It really does make it easy, and there are a lot of choices on there. I come from the old school, Tim, where we have to. I did have to draw it, but I was terrible in my graphic design classes that I took in college. So,
me too.
I still make graphics, but Canva makes it look even easier than what I'm doing. So, either way, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So if I go there and I haven't used it before, when I walk out, I'll be able to play around with it and have a basic understanding. Is that right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, yes.
You'll be able to you'll be ready to start creating.
Oh, then I'm excited. I want to go.
Well, you just need something to create. You can create thank you cards for me, or like birthday card, thank you cards.
Yes,
that would be great.
Absolutely. I have a pile of thank you cards for you. Yes, indeed.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've pre-made and everything.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm so lucky. Setting that aside, we've got the Apple classes as well, iOS basics. What are you doing on that front?
Yeah, so that one's on August 24th at 7 p.m. And that'll be learning how to use an iPhone or iPad. You learn the basics of Apple's iOS. And you can either bring your own device and follow along, or if you just want to check it out and see kind of how Apple all works, you can do that as well.
I am an Apple guru, self-appointed, and I think it's a great program. So if you're interested in learning about it, and the cool thing about it is it works on similar on all devices. So you learn the computer, but if you've used an iPad or iPhone, they work in similar fashion. So kind of gives you a leg up on what's going on out there. So two great programs. I might just have to attend these programs because they're for adults. Now, when we turn to the kids side of things, I want to attend these fun events coming up. And maybe I'll just drop in anyways because I'm a media guy. So, I'm here to film this. Why do you need a bingo card, Jeremy?
Yes. I don't know if you know this, but the other day when you were in the library, I get text alerts when you come in. Yes. So if you showed up for the program, someone would message Jeremy's in the building. and I'd have to be like, what is he up to? Yes. And then
I was told you guys were meeting, so I
Yes,
was
we were,
there.
yeah.
I wanted to see you guys, and there was nobody.
Yes. When you came in the building, they automatically thought, oh, he must be here to see Tim in a youth program or something, because all of a sudden a pop-up showed up on my computer during my meeting, and I'm like, oh, Jeremy's in the building.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's good or bad, so we're going to circle back to that in just a second. Tim, tell us about some of the kids programs coming up. This bingo sounds interesting.
Yeah, we have book bingo. We're bringing that one back. It's kind of cool because we're bringing back several programs that we used to offer before, and book bingo was one of them. Friday, August 12th at 4 p.m. It is for all ages. Now, when I say that, you do have to have a child with you to get into the bingo. So as long as you have a child between the ages of 0 and 12, you should be able to get into the book bingo. So make sure you bring your daughter if you do show up there, Jeremy. And
I'll bring awesome. Both kids. So you want to talk about a bingo experience? They'll give you and make you work for it. Yeah, double my chances.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be a lot of fun. We do bingo. We go several rounds, and then when you win, you sometimes you do a bingo line, sometimes you do 4 corners, sometimes you have to do a diagonal. And you just get to win and pick out prizes. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yes, that's cool. Glad you're bringing it back. And who doesn't like prizes, Tim? I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, here's another one that I know you got are interested in. It's PJ. I wrote it as PJ story time, but grab the pajamas. Tim, you're wearing pajamas every day. That's what I was told when you come to work.
That is true. I actually changed into this kind of shirt just for this show, and then I'm going to go back to PJs. Yeah.
It's true. We know it.
Wednesday the 17th, we're excited to bring this one back too, because it's a lot of fun. It's on Wednesday the 17th at 6 p.m., ages 2 to 5. And honestly, the kids all show up in their PJs. Some of them bring their stuffed animals or their blankies and stuff like that. And it's an opportunity to wind down. So sort of leave the bedtime wind down up to the library. And then you come in, you get to hear some stories. Very calm. The person that does it, their voice is so soothing. It's just kind of like, yeah, you just kind of like it a lot. There'll be songs and little movement activities. And then actually this time we're going to even try putting in a little craft at the end that would not be too complicated, not to be too crazy, but something that's kind of relaxing. Yes. And hopefully when you take the little ones home, they're ready for bed.
So you're going to give them a craft that's going to put them to sleep.
Yeah, just something that's nice and calming.
That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. It's not going to be those wild crafts where you build it up and it falls down or something. It'll be nice and relaxing.
We're going to be stuffing pillows today for our craft with feathers.
Yes.
In a pillow that you can take home with you and sleep with on the way home. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's not the craft, so don't worry. That's a different craft.
Right.
Finally, you've got the toddler explorers, and you assured me that this is interesting. You got a little bit of everything that the kids get to play around with.
Yeah. So traditionally on Wednesdays, we've been doing a lot of like art programs, and we thought, why not go ahead and do something a little different? So on Wednesday, the 24th at 10 a.m. for ages 1 to 3, we have toddler explorers. And here what we're doing is we're just getting together, engaging in little movement activities, encouraging play with little different toys, different kids and stuff like that. They can kind of sit in a group and play together and kind of socializing, not only for the children, but a chance for the parents to talk to each other. When you do a craft activity, a lot of times at that age, the parent needs to be involved in the activity. But this way you can kind of let the kids explore. And there'll be like small toys out, little cars. There'll be different textures. So like some are wood, some are fabric. There'll be blocks that you can like stack up. There'll be soft blocks. There'll be wood blocks. There'll be some you can click together, make them stack up, tumble them down, however you want to do it. And it's just kind of a way for the kids to explore their environment.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. I mean, I appreciate it more as being a parent and getting the hands-on programs and stuff. And I think that's, again, why being at the library yesterday and seeing the hands-on things that the kids can do. And my daughter just went from from a Lego table, then she went and grabbed a book, then she went, you know, and she just, it was all over. So very kid friendly there in the youth services area for sure. Taking going back to you in the tech services area, what other technologies are available to the adults or even kids for checkout or use in the library? Easy for me to say.
Yeah, sure. We have laptops that people can check out to use in the library, and they can just check that out and use that for the day in the library. I know we have a lot of people that use those in the study rooms and use it that way. And then we also have Kindles that we load with lots of current books, some of them with really long hold lists that people can check out and take home. And we also have Roku's that we have Disney Plus and Netflix on. So if you're looking for some of those popular shows and aren't a subscriber, you could check one of those out and watch those at home.
Like Bluey. You guys watch Bluey?
Oh, I know who Bluey is.
We got some Bluey. We got some Bluey fans here.
Yeah,
I have not seen Bluey.
Oh my gosh!
What? Wait a minute.
You have to see Bluey. Like seriously, we are going to dedicate a show dedicated to just talking Bluey. I mean,
okay.
You know, Tegan, technically we have some Bluey DVDs down here on in the children's area. I can send those home with you.
Okay.
What? Yeah, right. You could give her that and she could watch it on her lunch break at the library.
There
you know,
you
she's
go.
got headphones.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, just
I could pair you with a Bluey book too.
I want a full book report the next time I get here on Bluey. And
Bluey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Deal. All right.
Absolutely.
Tegan, Tim, it's always fun to chat with you. Like I said, get down to the library. Lots of stuff going on. I know the summer reading program ends here on the 6th of August.
This week.
So if you haven't collected your prizes yet, you need to do so ASAP. Tim, or they just stay with Tim. So think of that. You don't want Tim to have all the prizes. So
yes,
all mine. Yeah. But either way, thank you both so much. We'll look forward to catching up with you next month.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You bet. Check out the library's website to keep up to date on the calendar of all the great events that they have coming up, including the ones we shared today. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
Como padre, todos los días son un desafío. Y hay que estar ahí presentes. No importa lo cansado que uno esté, hay que estar ahí presentes para ellos. Cuando los niños aprenden algo nuevo, es ese momento mágico y especial. Y creo que presenciar ese momento es mi favorito.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show. Not much to say, but thank you to our guests from the library and police department. I hope you have a great weekend, everybody, and make sure you stay connected with Fact TV every day through our local media outlets. Have a good weekend.